morning. So we're at the Grand Canyon. We're on a bus, see? And I am king of the bus. Again. Look at that bus stop. Is that epic or what? Oh wait, maybe I should do that. Oh, there's the Grand Canyon. There's a big hole in the ground. It's pretty epic. This is way better than the West Rim. Way better. Sorry, we're gonna go get on a bus. We're going to Hermit's Rest. We came here yesterday, and we went to Mather Point and that whole area. But we're gonna go back for the vlog. But we're starting today at Hermit's Rest, so we can avoid the crowds. It's not too bad. At it's like 7:30 in the morning. Yesterday we got here at like 10, and it's like a 20-minute wait just to get in the park. So, but it wasn't terrible. And apparently that's not the busy season. So, in any case, we're going to get on this bus. We're at Powell Point. It is literally a point. I mean, the Grand Canyon is all around us, and it is thousands and thousands and thousands of feet down to the bottom. You want to see? Look at that. Look at that. I know it's windy too. Wow, it's incredible. I'm glad we came out here. This is totally different than than over by Mather Point by the visitor center. I mean, we can see the same stuff. I can see there's a trail over here that we saw, but totally different viewpoint. It's cool.
Yesterday was amazing, but there were so many people, and I don't know. But this,
yeah, we're out here.
This literally is like,
yeah, we're here alone right now. And just so you know, I'm holding the camera out over the edge. It's like thousands of feet below the camera right now. So just so you know that, if that freaks some of you out.
It is absolutely breathtaking.
Jen's doing her thing. She's taking pictures for some tourists. Well, we're all tourists, but you know what I mean. So, yeah, this view. Well, watch, I'll turn around so you can see it behind my fat head. Look at that. Look at that back there. The camera does not do this justice, I promise. The colors are amazing. It was cloudy yesterday, and it was cloudy today. I think it's going to burn off today. Yesterday it was cloudy. Big patchy clouds, but you can see the God rays coming down, but everything back there is washed out until the sun gets up a little higher.
I'm so glad we stopped here. It's absolutely amazing. It's so different than what we saw yesterday.
Yeah, it is. It's completely different, but we're looking at the same thing. We're just like 5 miles, 4 miles, something like that, west.
But you get a much, I mean, at
Yeah,
Mather Point, it's like so far across. Here, it seems like it's just like layer upon layer upon layer. It's just,
yeah, like I said, there's a trail, a clear. I mean, it goes right out to a point. I think that might be Angel Point Trail, and we can see it from here, and we saw it from over there.
yeah.
So I mean, so we're generally in the same area, but I mean, yeah, you get a totally different perspective.
It's
really cool.
just,
it's really
it's
cool.
amazing.
And it's cold.
It is a little chilly,
But it's like maybe, I don't know, 45, 50 degrees, and the wind's blowing.
It was 36 when we left the coach,
Oh.
so it's probably colder than what you're saying.
Maybe it's 40 to 45 degrees. We have a walk. We're not taking the bus to each stop. We stopped here, and then we're gonna walk over to whatever the next one is. I have no idea.
Hopi Point, I believe.
And then Hopi Point.
Yeah.
And then we'll end up at Hermit's Rest.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna come back. We're gonna show you Mather Point. And if we have time today, we're gonna do the Desert View Drive. But if not, we'll do it tomorrow. So, because we're here for a week. So.
And we just want to soak it all in a little bit and not feel rushed. So whatever happens.
Yep, whatever happens. So now we're at Powell Point. That's Powell. We were, well, maybe you can see it better out there, but I don't see it. See it over there? Right there, ish. That's where we were. So we walked all the way around that whole area over here. Came over here. And then Hopi Point should be right over there. The sun is refusing to come out here. It's out. Sorry, I'm walking downstairs. It's out like back here, you can see, but not here. And it's freezing. It's absolutely freezing. At Maricopa, there's nobody out there right now. It is completely devoid of people. You can see it's right there. So we came back to Powell Point because, as you can see, there's no railing. You can get right on the edge. I mean, it's not a sheer drop right here. I mean, it's like 20 feet, but... And we took a selfie. Unfortunately, we're in the shadows, and that's not, so it kind of washed out. Maybe later today we'll get another better one, but it's beautiful back there. I mean, it's absolutely stunning.
It is.
I can't...
There's not enough superlatives. To be perfectly honest with you, there's just not enough. I mean, someone said yesterday, awesome isn't even the right word, and that's true. Awesome isn't, even in its real, true form. There's not enough words.
Yeah, it's stunning.
Stunning, breathtaking, spectacular,
amazing,
magnificent.
awesome.
Yeah, you name it. Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Yep. So we're headed over to Hopi Point now. So you're gonna go away. Now we are at Hopi Point, and I don't know if you can see right back down there. There's the Colorado River. That's about the most of the Colorado River we've seen. It's like there. It's right there, right at the end of my finger. We've seen little slivers of it. That's probably the longest portion we've seen.
Look at the rapids, actually.
Yeah, there's rapids. Just before it disappears behind that red rock, but. Yeah, wow. I mean, we didn't go that far. And again, it's like a completely different view.
Yeah, it is. I mean, look at this. The cracks in the ground. It's like...
Look at it. I don't know if you can see that or not, but we'll take B-roll. You know how we are. Again, there's some people down at the other end of this viewpoint, but we're here alone. It pays to get to the national parks early.
It really does, honestly.
It really does, honestly. All right, I'm gonna put this away and take some B-roll, and then theoretically there's bathrooms here at Hopi Point, and then at Hermit's Rest, just in case you were wondering. We just used the restroom. In my extremely random and sporadic reviews of national park restrooms, Grand Canyon, C- maybe. I mean, they're clean, which is nice, but it smelled like... Well, it smelled like a pit toilet. And the hand sanitizer, it smelled like alcohol. No pina colada like at Lassen, which is disappointing. I will say, though, they did not have the big thick metal bar with the padlock holding the toilet paper. They actually had the plastic rolls. So maybe I'll give these a C. So there's a review of the Hopi Point pit toilets at Grand Canyon National Park. Jen wanted to walk, and that's the edge into nothingness. So she's a little freaked out. Come on, there's the sun. All right, yay, sun. So it's 0.8 miles. She's gonna have us walk this whole thing if we're not careful. but it's really pretty, and there's no one out here. So if you're looking to get away from people, coming out towards Hopi Point and just walk along. It's like 1.5 miles to the next two, like half a mile and half a mile or whatever. 3/4 of a mile, 3/4 of a mile. No people. And absolutely beautiful. Jen wanted to walk, and I don't know if you can see down there, but we're right on the edge. There's rocks behind us, so she's freaking out.
I'm freaking out a little bit.
Yeah?
Just, you know, I'm fine, but then it's just like you catch it out of the corner of your eye, and it's like you get that whole sense of like, yeah, okay, I'm walking.
This entire trail here is right, I mean literally on the edge. And the boulders we're going down. So before it was all paved paths, but not this. This is like hard pack dirt. And I mean, you can see the rocks over there. I know they're overexposed, but we're just kind of up on that ledge.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool though.
It's amazing, even though I'm freaking out right now. I'm freaking out, I'm not gonna lie, but it's amazing. It's worth it. Because you know what? Dan and I are here by ourselves, experiencing this amazingness, even though I'm terrified. So.
It is pretty cool.
Okay.
It's nice to come to a national park and be by yourself. It's like when we went to Yosemite and we walked up to Vernal Falls on the old horse trail accidentally. It was a bitch. I mean, we were both dying. But the entire hike, sorry, I have to scoot around this rock and try not to fall to my death. The entire hike, we were alone. And this way too. We've seen a couple of people, but we're mostly alone.
So we can focus on the trail.
Okay, we have to focus on the trail.
Yes.
And the scenery.
And the scenery. Look over there at those rocks. You see the colors right there?
Yep.
On this one? It's absolutely amazing.
Absolutely amazing. There's the trail, and there's the edge. And then I'll take you around here. You can see where that's wearing away underneath that little bush. Look at that. And that's how far down it is. I mean, I'm not going out there any further, but I mean, I'm pretty sure if you fell off of here, you would end up down in that drainage down there that the shadows are tracing. You just keep going. Scary. I don't know if you can see those crows. They've been chasing each other around for like the last 5 minutes. So Jen and I have been musing that, you know, she said first they're fighting. And I'm like, I don't think they're fighting. I think they're having crow sex. And so then she was like, she couldn't get Marvin Gaye's "Let's Get It On" stuck out of her head. So now we've been singing that for a while. This is what we do. This is the kind of stuff we do that often doesn't make it on camera. But oh my God, look at that ledge.
Yeah, I know.
See that ledge? Oh, and there's a big crack in it.
Yeah.
Look at this. Look, I'm gonna take you over here.
No.
I'm not walking on it. See?
Close enough. That's
See? Look at this ledge. Look. It's all cracked. It's just sitting out there now. I guarantee you people have gone out there to take pictures. There's no way in heck I would go out there to take a picture. No way. By the way, the Grand Canyon is looking very beautiful. Almost all the clouds are gone. Sun's hitting it. Still, just because the angle of the sun, it's still real hazy over there, but beautiful, beautiful. Okay, onward. Yeah, I put the camera away like 3 seconds ago. I'm pretty sure this is going to be a two-parter. We're going to do this, the Hermit's Rest Trail, and then we'll do the Desert View Drive in another video, because this is already getting long and we still have several stops to go. We'll probably show you Mather Point, and what we'll be showing you is the madhouse that it has become while we're over here enjoying this. Just hundreds, thousands of people fighting for space to get the perfect selfie. So anyway, this is Mojave Point. There's a broken down bus over there. Just you know, general knowledge. We both have decided we've had enough rim trail. It's a little unnerving after a quarter mile of walking less than 10 feet from the edge gets a little stressful. So we're going to grab the bus from here, go over to the Abyss. I think we missed the first one, but I think we've been to every lookout so far. I think we're gonna do them all. So that wasn't our plan, but they're all incredible. So anyway, that's it. I'm just rambling now. Enjoying yourself?
Yeah, I am. It's absolutely marvelous.
That's it? That's pretty.
Ooh, and the sun just came out.
That does help. The sun's nice. It gets cold when the sun's not out.
Yes.
Well, here comes the bus, but it's not our bus.
Are you sure it's not our bus?
Yep. Well, because it came from that direction.
Oh, that's
See, it goes out, it's like a loop, so this is a stop for both ways. So this bus comes, it'll take you back to the visitor center, and then when the next bus comes, it'll park right in front of us. It'll take us to the next viewpoint.
I am so glad that we did the rim trail, even though it was slightly terrifying at points. But I'm so glad because we were by ourselves the whole time. It was fantastic.
Yeah, there was one point where, like, we were walking along, and all of a sudden I see one dude pop up that they had hiked down to a little something, and then another dude came out, and I was like, that was weird.
Yeah.
But see, there goes the bus. It's not our bus though. But anyway, our bus should be here in a minute. Next stop is the Abyss. I think I said like 14 times because we didn't think we were going to stop at all these places, but we did. So.
You know what? The only one we didn't stop at was the first one, and it didn't look that. But every other one has just been amazing.
Yeah, it was. The first one is just a view back at the lodge.
Yeah.
It's not. I mean, it's a nice view of the lodge, but it's like whatever.
But
everything else has been spectacular, though.
It really spectacular is a good word.
All right, my wrist hurts now.
Okay.
I must stop. So this is the Abyss. We've been looking at this rock wall over here behind us for a while. Mm-hmm. It's just this huge, whatever you want to call this, indentation here. I don't know if that's a point. What is this called? I don't know. I'm sure there's a term for it. But as you can see, it's way down there.
Yeah.
I think this is one of the deepest places. I think so. That you can look down. But we don't have a map or anything because we left it at home.
We did.
Because we didn't think we needed it.
Oh.
But it's way, way down there.
It's just, yeah, it's breathtaking.
Yeah. But this is about it. I mean, it's a viewpoint, but there's no real place to hike or anything. I mean, the bus stops. I mean, right there. This is it. There's like 20 yards of ground, and then it just drops off into this canyon here.
And by the way, I'm sitting on a rock.
Yeah. See, she might even be taller than me right now.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I'm definitely as tall as you.
If we kissed right now, we'd both get a crick in our neck because we're used to be like, ow.
Okay, that's enough.
So we skipped Monument Creek Vista. Mm-hmm. Didn't look like a whole lot, and we just came over. This is Pima Point, and it is freaking. This might be the best one yet.
Yeah.
I mean, the vista is huge. We're on the other side of that side canyon we were on before. I mean, you can see the river down here, and again, a whole stretch of it back there. And I mean, it's so expensive. I mean, look how far that is over there. But over at Mather Point, there's a side canyon that shoots off. So I opened up Google, and you know, it showed where we were, and I dropped the pin on the other side, because I mean it's like straight as an arrow. I mean, it meanders, but I mean generally it's straight as an arrow, and it was from where we were to where it got back up to the same level, basically the end of that side canyon. It was 14 miles away.
It just is mind-blowing, honestly.
But that might be further. I don't know. That's crazy. It's huge. See the river and just so much. What's crazy are all the plateaus. I mean, you see these areas, you know, and you're like, I mean, that's a huge canyon all by itself.
Yeah.
And it's within another canyon, which is in another canyon. It's wild. Okay, I'm done.
It's fantastic. Everything here has been just fantastic.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah, this is really beautiful. All right. I'm going to put this away.
Yeah.
Our next stop's Hermit's Rest. That's the last stop. And then we're going to head back to the front.
And show you the craziness of that.
Yeah, by the time we get back there, it'll be crazy time over there.
Without a doubt.
Squirrel. There's a little squirrel running around the path. Like bushy tail, like. So, we're going to go back over there and just show you that real quick. There's quite a bit to see over there. I mean, we spent a couple hours over there yesterday, but it's probably really crowded by now. So
yeah, we're not gonna do any of the hikes today with y'all. We're just gonna show you Mather Point and just kind of show you around the area, because honestly, we don't want to give away everything. You have to come here and experience it yourself.
Yeah. What do you think this is? Putting the camera away. We'll take some B-roll of this because it is absolutely amazing. And actually, on the other side, it's like you get past this little outcropping here, and you can probably see the other way. So it's really cool. All right, I'm putting this away. I know I said it like 4 times now, but I'm really putting this away. Really. Stop watching. Just go to the next scene. We just came to the other side of Pima Point. This must be one of the most expansive views that we've seen yet. I mean, look at this. I mean, look how huge that is. And it just keeps going. And there, finally, you get back to some closer.
It's just...
I mean, everything, it's like a 180-degree view of Grand Canyon right here. It's just nuts. Is it nuts?
I'm speechless. I don't even know what to say. Yeah.
Yeah, it's amazing right here. I mean, there's just, you can see everything. Wow. That's it. That's all I say is wow. Yeah. Okay, go to the next scene now. Go. We're at Hermit's Rest now. There's this building. Apparently that's what it was, like a rest way station kind of thing. Now it's a shop where you buy t-shirts and hats and magnets, and they have a very, very small snack bar, which kind of sucked because I'm kind of hungry.
We can try the perky pear chocolate right now.
Yeah, that's fine. We'll save it. We'll save it at home. Maybe late tonight. Or watching TV or whatever. The views here aren't, I mean they're spectacular, but I don't think that's it. I think this is the end of the traveler's bathrooms. There's this, it's a historical place. This is where people used to come and rest when they were doing stuff. I think we're walking, I don't know where we're walking. Anyway, it's an old historic building. Like I said, there's a big stone fireplace in there, and looks like they store Grand Canyon water bottles. If you wanted to buy one, in like a really old safe behind the counter. So it's kind of a cool building, but it's not one of the more scenic vista points. But I mean, if you're this far down the trail anyway, why not? Be quiet, bird. Honestly,
I'm so glad we did this. We went back and forth whether we were going to do this, and I'm so glad this has actually been the highlight for sure. This whole this whole adventure today, you know, walking on the rim and seeing all the vista points, it was fantastic.
It's the bus is not our favorite.
No.
I mean, that's not how we like to experience stuff, is riding a bus around with a bunch of people we don't know.
But
sometimes
honestly,
crowded, but
we walked over 2 miles of the rim ourselves. We just decided that we didn't want to ride the bus, even though it was cold, just to experience it. So and it was fantastic.
Yeah, we got to do some cool stuff. So from here, we head back to the visitor center in Mather Point, and that's probably where we'll pick you up. So we'll show you that. Like we said before, it's probably a hot mess down there right now. A lot of people, especially here. I mean, the buses, the last bus was like 90% full. Nothing like it will be down at Mather Point. It's a madhouse down there. So we decided to save the Mather Point video, because there's not a whole lot here. We're gonna do that when we do the drive. So next week, we're gonna add that today, because I think we had plenty of content from the trip over to Hermit's Rest.
Definitely.
And the drive, there's not as many stops, so I think it'll go work out fine. I'm guessing right now because I haven't looked at the footage, so. In any case, that's it. That's part 1 of Grand Canyon. And next Wednesday, we'll have part 2. So with that, Jen's gonna say her thing and we're gonna get out of here.
So as always, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much for all your amazing comments, and we'll see y'all down the road. Bye-bye.